All right, everybody, this is Rory Andrews for Swarmio eSports. Washington, D.C. just invested 6 figures into NRG eSports, and let's talk about why that's important and what's coming up from it. After the bumper. All right, everybody, we're back. I'm Rory Andrews. I'm here with the eSports news today. NRG eSports was just sponsored by Washington, D.C. Events with a 6-figure sponsorship. Now, NRG eSports has teams in games such as Counter-Strike, Hearthstone, Vainglory, Rocket League, and Overwatch, of course. It was founded by Sacramento Kings co-owners Andy Miller and Mark Mostroff, and has such investors such as Shaquille O'Neal, Alex Rodriguez, and Jimmy Rollins. So it's not a stranger to high investment. Plus, investors have been jumping into esports last year like diving into the pool. So why is this one important? Well, it's the first time a city has ever made a huge sponsorship deal with a singular team. Esports teams, they're not grounded. They're not geographically located anywhere. There's not Sacramento Cloud9 or LA Team Liquid. But there could be in the future, because this leads to tons of lucrative deals. You have merchandising, you have a built-in audience, because say like, ooh, Washington, D.C. NRG is going to play Sacramento Dignitas or something. Well, that's something interesting. You might have not ever seen Counter-Strike in your life, but hey, my team's playing Sacramento, I want them to win. The deal also includes building a $65 million state-of-the-art 4,200-seat arena in Washington, D.C. that is fully tailored and wired for esports. Is this arena just for esports? No, that would be crazy. It's for the WNBA Mystics, it's for boxing, it's for concerts, but it's also fully wired and tailored for esports, which is one of the largest investments we've seen in an actual physical location. So these teams aren't traditionally grounded anywhere. They float around because if you go to these tournaments, you know half of them are in Poland and China and South America. These teams travel. That's why they're not based in any one place. Also, they're online, so what's geographic location mean then? Baseball teams actually have to meet each other to play. Esports teams do not. But there's one league that's coming up that does require people to have a home base of operations, and that is the Overwatch League. People are speculating that this deal is in preparation for the Overwatch League coming out later this year, because this is the first league that will ever require teams to be based in a physical geographic location, playing in a physical geographic space. Now, I'm a huge fan of these teams being located in a place. It creates opportunities for merchandising, franchising, broadcasting rights, all sorts of things. Plus, NRG has got something that other teams do not. They have the most famous and likely the most talented Overwatch player on their roster in America, Seagull. Not to mention they just signed IDDQD, which is Sweden's most popular and most talented Overwatch player. So they are gearing up for one of the most dominant Overwatch rosters in the league before the league even exists. And they have the sponsorship from Washington, D.C. This is big news for the future. Investments. You know what's the one problem with this, Michael? You know what's the one problem with these teams being based in a physical location?
What's the one problem?
We're in Nova Scotia. We're in Cape Breton Island. I'm probably going to have to root for Toronto. Again. Lame. But that's the news. NRG sponsored by Washington, D.C. 6 figures, 4,200 seat stadium, and lots of teams. Lots of teams. Rory Andrews out.